Guys, will you check this out? This is my new camera. Oh, this is my new shirt too. I don't know if I can get the back of it on film. Hold on a second. There is the back of it. I like this shirt. It turned out really good. The quality is really nice on these. So get your hands on one of these. And this is my new camera. So the quality is going to be a little bit different. Going with a different frame rate, just changing things up. I really like it. It works good with the lighting in here and everything. It has a zoom. What? And also I got a product review to do at the beginning of this episode. Also, Max Speeding Rod sent me the rear coilovers, and I thought they were sending me a whole coilover, and I was sadly mistaken because they did not send the whole coilover. They just sent the part that I needed. I understand. But I assembled one of them. I haven't assembled the other one. Definitely is 2 inches shorter now. Came with a different spring and the different shock absorber. So I had to assemble it. Take apart the one, put everything on it. It looks like it's going to work. And this shock is smaller, like the diameter of the coil. So it's a little bit softer spring rate. I'm excited about that because I know it won't be as stiff, but there's not a lot of travel. So I don't know how it's going to ride with it on there, but we will get those on here. I don't know if it's going to be this episode or not, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, company, Road Sun LED headlights. We're also going to be putting these in the Subaru, and we're going to be doing a little review on those. So, stay tuned. So it's supposed to be a really nice weekend. Right now I'm taking the scrap car out to see what we get for it. So, I'll let you know when I get there. Threw some junk in it. It's ready to go though. Yeah, she's over there in the field now. Thankfully, they let me pull the wheels and tires before I scrapped it. So, I did keep the wheels and tires, and just for the bare body and a couple scrap parts in it and stuff, I got $90 and some change. Prices are all going up right now, so I mean, like, to get rid of a car and get paid, almost get $100, I'm okay with that. And that's with all my parts pulled and stuff. Imagine if I would have had, I mean, I think it was $7.60 100, something like that. So yeah, if it would have had all the parts in it that I took out, I would have got probably double, no, probably more than double that. I don't know. But that's not bad. Not bad. So when we sell the engine and stuff, it'll be profit after that. And anyways, this money's going to go towards paint for the other one. I got to get, in fact, I'm going to hit the paint store up today. So I have all that stuff. I have primer, so I don't have to worry about that. But we have Bodywork to do, and I want to get some more of their lightweight filler, which is a little bit pricey, but it's the good stuff. So, all right, headed back home. All right, guys, so I just cleaned out the garage and got all my Cobalt parts, most of them, over here. Listed the tires up since they let me keep them. They're in really good shape. I'm glad they did that. And I almost put the dolly back here and then stacked everything in front of it, and I thought, what if I bid on something and I win something? Then I got to move all this stuff. So dolly's just going to sit right there. If I get another project, then I have room to slide it in there still. To slide it in. But I'm going to head down to the paint store right now and get some paint for this. And I would go by the paint code. But being that this is an older year, 177,000 miles on it, whatever. The front end looks like it had a lot of new parts on it. I took the front bumper and cut a chunk out of it, as you can see, and I cleaned it up. So I'm going to take that down and have them match this. Hopefully it's a close match because I'm going to paint this. But I got to do a bunch of body work to that. I got to clean that bumper, so I'm going to wash that up today. Also need to wash that up today. And I'm going to wash the floor mats up. They were out of the other Cobalt. This one didn't have any floor mats in it. Really like the new camera though, guys. You're going to have let me know how you're digging it. If the quality's better, sound quality should be a little bit better. I don't know. I haven't even looked at any of the footage yet, so we're going to see how it is. I jumped down to 30 frames a second because my drone does HDR in 30 frames a second. I've been doing everything in 60 frames, so whenever you convert 30 frames over to 60 frames, gives it a little bit of a blur to it. So everything should be smoother. I think it's going to work out pretty good. So I have not sold a single Cobalt part yet. I just stacked everything over here. So I got some nice seats in the garage now. Okay, so I went down to the paint store, and there's a paint store in town, and for $93, I just got $90 for my scrap. I got my clear. This is my paint. I only got half a pint because that's all I need to do the bumper. This is a hardener for the clear, and this is a reducer for the paint. And then I also bought more. This stuff, this glazing putty, is really, really good stuff. Easy to work with, easy to use. I do recommend this stuff if you're going to be doing putty work. So before we do any body work, I'm going to peel this bumper off. I don't have it bolted on, so it should come right off. There are lots of scuffs and scratches in this bumper. You can see scratches here. I just pulled a screw out of there. That'll have to be sanded down and smoothed out. These license plate holes I do not like. We're going to just smooth them out and fill them in. Scuffs over here. Lots and lots of scuffs. So I got a lot of work to do. This we're going to have to heat and reshape. Right here is sort of a dent too. We'll try to see if a heat gun will reshape that as well. But before we do any of that, it needs to be clean. And so does my car. So I'm going to go ahead, clean the bumper, clean my car. I can start the body work. Now, I do want to show you guys something real quick while I was watching this. I don't know if it was Ashley. I'm not going to blame her. But somebody scraped along the side of here. They did not mess the dip up. But they put, there's little scratch marks in it. And I wiped it with my finger. And you can see, look at how the water is pulled up right there where I wiped that. And look all around it. So the ceramic coat works. But if you wipe it a little bit, it does look like it does come off. So I'm going to go over this whole thing with dip coat after I dry it off and stuff. But this is where I'm going to stop for right now. I did do a couple things right around here and there with the plastic welding thing. Let me zoom out here. Kind of smooth that up. I'm gonna have to do something with these holes. I don't want the license plate holes there anymore. And I just got to smooth it out all over. And then I still need to knock that down just a tad. But I got this a lot better than what it was. As you can see, there was a huge dent there. Now there's still kind of a dent into this crease here, but I think we're just gonna live with that. And yeah, so next step is going to be sanding, this whole bumper, sanding it down. Then we got to see what marks we have. We'll clean it after sanding it. Then we'll have to do body work. Lots of body filler is going to have to be done on this thing. But I'm going to have a meal with my buddies I haven't seen in a while. And when I come back, tomorrow. I'm gonna jump back on this. So I finally viewed my footage. I messed with the sound a little bit because it had the wind blocker on. I noticed my sound kind of adjusted itself, so I turned that off. There's a couple other settings I want to mess with on this. Right now it's in Cinelike mode, so it kind of like exaggerates colors and stuff like that. I don't know if I like that. There's de-Cinelike, and then there's a high quality mode and a different quality mode. So I'm going to mess with those, and I'm going to write on the screen what mode I'm using, and you guys tell me what you think looks better. Right now I have all the same settings except for the sound. Change the sound around so you can see the colors right here. And I'm just going to film. I'm going to start doing body work and stuff on that bumper, and I'm going to film, and I'm going to put up in the top what mode I have it on, and just let me know which one you think looks better. This is de-Cinelike, still in high quality mode. I believe I have it in. I'll have to check my settings. Hold on a second, but this is de-Cinelike. Kind of looks more normal. The colors are duller. But yes, let me mess with it one more time here. Okay, so the last clip was in low quality or battery saver mode, whatever have you, with de-Cinelike. This is de-Cinelike with high quality on, and yeah, it's not really showing the colors, I think, right. I don't know. I'm gonna roll with this right now, and I'm just gonna switch it back and forth. Like I said, I'll put up at the top what mode I have on.
That's too high. What the fuck?
Maybe I hate you more when you get drunk. Maybe I like you more when you get sober. Can't we just be ourselves without this shit? Why do we need the booze to get us closer?
Okay, so now I played with my settings a good bit. I sanded the whole bumper with 400. Now the areas that I know I need putty, I'm going to jump down to 120. That'll definitely give me a good bond with the putty. And the areas that I use the plastic welder on that is rough, that's why I'm using this, so I can get a good grip. So I'm about to go to town on this thing with 120.
Change just who you are, but you need change when your loved ones get over. I don't wanna party with you anymore. These substances treat me like an open door. I don't wanna party with you anymore.
Here I am, thought I was getting a lot better with my putty work, and this is about the 5th time I have put more on. So, yes, don't be afraid to add more putty, sand more, and you know, just to get it the way you want it to look. If you sand it down, doesn't look the way you like it, add more putty and go from there. So I have more on here, and I think I skimmed a couple other spots. This is all pretty smooth, feels pretty good. Up here it's a little wavy. I don't know that this is going to be perfect. This had some like pretty good dents and stuff in it right here, so I'm going to get that the best I can. And my wife are going to State College. When I get back, I'm going to try to prime this. I'm going to put my filters in the door, put that fan on blowing in. I'm not putting anything down. I am going to cover the car up so that I don't get any primer on it, but I'm going to lay down a good couple coats of primer on this bumper so that it'll be good for paint, And then hopefully tomorrow we can mix up the paint and get it on there. This is going to be the last part of this video. I'm using one of my old cameras again because I do not want to get overspray on my new camera. So I laid some plastic over that. Everything else pretty much covered up. Exhaust fan blowing in, filters in the door. This is already prepped and ready. Got my gun over here. I just got to put the primer in there and go to town. So all set up. It's a pain in the butt. If I want to paint, I got to drain the tank, drain that filter, take that filter apart and put new distillate in it, and then I got a filter on here too because I don't want to have moisture in my paint. So yes, it's a pain in the butt, but that's what I have to do when I paint. This is going to be the last part of this video. The painting, I'm probably going to do it next weekend. I'm going to give that time, the primer to set up. We're going to sand it and stuff. Next weekend we'll lay it down. But let me get this going, and then we'll end this video. And so there you go. I mean, it looks a heck of a lot better. I can't believe how good I got this area right here now. Like I said, inside this crease right there, there's that one spot. But I mean, compared to the way it was, there was a hole in it right here. There was a huge dent. There was a dent right here. There was the license plate holes that we filled in. There was another hole over here we filled in. All that got smoothed out. A lot of the scratches I got removed. Now, I missed a couple spots here and there. This was real wavy. Still not perfect, but that's better than it was right there. Yeah, so I am like really happy with the way that turned out. It's still drying. That's why I have my mask on. But I think we're going to paint it next weekend. I don't want to rush to get it done tomorrow, and I have stuff to do. So I think I'm just going to hold it off. But I'll probably sand this during the week, get this ready, you know, prep it, and then I'll prep it again right before I paint it next weekend. But it's going to go down. It's going down. And now for the paint job itself, this is not the top of the line gun they have, but this is one of the, I think it was like $80. So, not the cheapest, not the best. Of course, I put a regulator on it, and I just dumped something out. Oh, my filter goes up there. But, yeah, we're gonna try it out. I like my little paint gun holder I got here. Yeah, I like that little setup. It's just a little bracket you can buy at Harbor Freight, and then this is separate. Put that on there.
Then you can put your filter in there and fill it up right there. It's pretty nice. Very nice! But yeah, that turned out to be several hours worth of body work. Was it probably worth it? No. I probably could have bought a brand new bumper and had it shipped here to the house and not had to go through all that. And it probably would have already been primed, but I bought the bumper. I'm going to use it. I went to the scrapyard, got all that other stuff, and this is what I got. So if you like this video, smash that like button. Consider subscribing. I know we really didn't get a lot done in this video, but unlike other YouTubers, I work all week long, and the time that I video is only on the weekends, and that's also when I edit. So all my time in my videos is normally Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday. So if you don't like it, I don't care. Hit the dislike button. We'll see you on the next episode of Unwrapped.
Ooh, beaners! What's up? Just chilling.
Huh?
Yeah? Oh, you bit me! And Sissy! You gotta end the video. Say something. No words. Say, that's it. It's the end.